on a shirt wearing that tight pony and having fun with no friends. Just kidding, all my bros are here. Haha, Todd. Why is there a dog on my shirt? Because I went to Goodwill. That's what happens when you go to thrift stores. You end up with animals on your tits. It's not a place where you get band teased. I didn't make a video last week and I'm sorry. Am I sorry or am I sorry that I got caught? Rihanna, okay? That's a lyric from her song. She's not brought up enough. She's brought up a lot, but she's not appreciated. She's been making catchy fucking singles since she was like 16 years old, but I'm not here to talk about last week. That's not what my kids want to watch. My kids are going to be watching this in 40 years, trying to learn about their pop. And I'm thinking about them, for real. I'm thinking about my kids. They don't want to hear about last week or what happened in 2015. This musical legend Taylor Swift their mom keeps telling them about, who's now 85 years old, covered in plastic surgery, totally over her mansion. She's like, this was fun for like 3 years, great. Now I have fucking 20 bathrooms. I'm 85-year-old Taylor Swift. I can only take one shit a day. Sometimes it doesn't even happen for me. If life keeps going on and like the earth keeps like continuing and stuff, my videos are for real going to be around after I die. That is so fucked up. I want this video played at my funeral, me talking about T Swift, me just jamming, me rocking with myself. Todd's over here. How are you doing? We're having fun. Today I want to try to make one of those long, kind of unplanned, just talking to you guys kind of videos, because I like these kind of videos. And if you don't, by the way, if you don't like these kind of videos, then guess what, pal? I got a little surprise for you right here, buddy. I'm gonna try to make this video long. It's gonna be one of those videos you can like clip your nails to, Thomas. What if there's a real fucking guy out there named Thomas who's like actually was just clipping his nails and he heard that? He's like, huh! He got so spooked he like stabbed himself in the fucking forehead with his nail clippers. Okay, first topic. I want to find out if anyone else in the entire world can relate to this or if it was just something like where I went to school. I feel like for a long time in school, like whenever there was something like a canned food drive or some bullshit where you like bring a bunch of stuff in, the teachers always said, okay, and the class that brings the most amount of stuff in gets a pizza party. It was always a pizza party. They're dangling this fucking pizza party in front of my face from kindergarten literally up until like high school, and suddenly it's like senior year, the teacher's like, hey, bring your hand-me-downs for the fucking kids without clothes, and somebody gets a pizza party, and at a certain point it's like, hey, we're 17 now. Like, we work at the pizza parlor. We're fine. And by the way, after 10 years of telling me this shit, I don't even know if I believe it's real. I never had a fucking pizza party, that's for sure. I don't know anybody who did. You think it would have come up at a certain point, somebody at lunch would be like, hey, I just had a fucking pizza party in third period. Isn't that crazy? They passed out pizza. Also, what makes this a party? Is there dancing? Is there music? Or is the only thing that makes this a party the fact that pizza is being exchanged? Because that's not a party, okay? That's me sitting at my desk, moving my Spanish textbook over and having a slice of pie, and Chloe doesn't want one because there's fucking pepperoni residue on it. She can't take them off because she's a vegan now. That's not a real thing. Pepperoni's not like a fucking snail that leaves a little trail. When the pep's gone, the pep's gone. Chloe, you know that. We've talked about this. By the way, speaking of pizza, I wiped my face the other day. This is totally true and fucking disgusting. I wiped my face the other day with a paper towel. I was like sweaty and I looked down. I swear to fucking God, it was yellowy orange. And I was like, am I literally just a piece of pizza now? Like, am I that gross? Has it gotten to that level where I'm literally like a greasy slice of Domino's? Fucking what else? Oh, okay, I want to talk about this. This was annoying me the other day. If you're like 24 years old, you're like in your early 30s or whatever, stop calling yourself old. It's so fucking insulting to the rest of the world. It's not cute. It's not funny to be like, I feel so old right now. God, Pokemon. No, that's the 90s, motherfucker. You're not old. And it's so egocentric because if you are old, if you're old at 29, then like, my grandma like died 30 years ago and she didn't. She was alive then and she's alive now, and I'm gonna call her right now to make sure. For real, I'm calling her. For real, I'm calling her. Cause I'm happy. Graham? She didn't answer yet.
Hello?
Grandma, it's Drew. I'm calling you right now. You're in my video.
What video?
It's not
How
titled.
can I be in your video when I wasn't with you?
Well, guess what, Grandma? I installed a camera at your house. I'm getting her right now.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Take a look to your left and take a look to your right.
Nothing. There's no camera here.
Well, I gotta make a call because the cameras I ordered obviously did not show up. I'm out $400 now, okay? So that's not funny, is it?
Wait a minute. You said there's a camera in my house?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Oh.
I feel like my energy's going down. Gotta bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Think about Rihanna. Shut up and drive. There's something else I wanted to talk about. It's also not that funny, but I'm just thinking. I'm thinking out loud. That's what I'm doing for here. I don't like Ed Sheeran. That's not the thing, but I think he has a song that's called Thinking Out Loud. We go, a 70. Who calls him Ed, by the way? Does anyone go, hey, Ed? Hey Ed, that's not his real name, like it is, but like he's not Ed. Do you know what I mean? I had one of these experiences the other day, and I'm not sure if you guys can relate to this. You meet a lot of people in your life, and don't fucking give me that like, oh, not me, I'm fucking nobody, and nobody talks to me. Your mom takes you to fucking barbecues, everybody meets people. So I was like at a thing, and I started talking to these people that like I kind of knew, but I didn't really know, hadn't met all of them, but we just like became friends there. You know what I mean? Like you're friends with somebody for a night, like you find like like-minded people, and it just clicks and it just works. A conversation that you didn't plan, and maybe that's what's fun about it. Maybe if you had planned it, it wouldn't be as fun, and maybe if you tried to plan it again, it would not be fun anymore. Maybe it's the spontaneity of it that makes it so exciting, and that happens sometimes, and it's kind of a rarity these days. I don't want to sound like a fucking moron, dumb, condescending idiot, but it's hard to meet people organically because it's either you're meeting on Twitter or you're meeting at a certain place and everything is very planned, and you don't really just leave the house and meet somebody and fucking hang out with those people, and those are your people for the night, and that's what happened. Just one of those things where you're like, oh my god, I think I just found the 3 fucking best friends of my entire life, and this is starting something and it's never gonna end. And then you kind of realize like a day or two later, you're like, maybe not. You know, I don't even know if we're gonna text each other. Like that might have been the way it was supposed to be though. Like maybe it was just a singular event, a singular experience that was supposed to be that. And I've collected a lot of those in my life, you know, like that's just what happens sometimes, and maybe that's like what's special about it. Somebody has to tell me if that made sense, by the way. I'm feeling a little insecure, like I just rambled for 3.5 minutes about nothing. Raise your fucking nail clippers if you know what I mean, Thomas. I see you. Okay, one more thing, and I think I'm gonna leave you. I realized the other day, and I'm not sure how I feel about this. I haven't had one of those, okay, you know those little like sour things that are like spray? You spray it on your fucking tongue and you just keep going. It's like, Mom, thanks, but it's like terrible. I haven't had one of those for like 10 years. Should I be proud of that? Is that an accomplishment? Does that mean that I've grown up? Or does that mean that I don't know how to have fun anymore? Today I went looking for one. I wanted to end this video being like, well, guess what? I got some, but I couldn't find any. I asked the lady at the store, she's like, are you looking for something? And I went, do you have sour spray? And I felt like 7 years old, like I had just been given my first $5 bill, and I was like, what do you think I'm gonna get, Dad? That was not an exciting payoff. I cannot end my video with that. I'm gonna have to sing. Leave me a fucking comment, because I'm very lonely, 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 lonely. What'd you think of that?
That was great, Drew. I loved it.
Thanks, Grams. There's this Tumblr called YouTuber Confessions that had a picture of me that said, confession, I think about Drew Monson all the time because he's hot. And I looked at the notes. That's like the comments that people write on the post. All of them were like,